Win game 2 of the 3-game series. Your overall assessments after tonight's win.
Yeah, good start. Obviously up 3-0. Really good first period, I thought. Um, I'm just trying to think of the goals. Like, first goal, Ebbs. Execute how we want to forecheck, surround the puck. And again, great shot. Second goal, face-off play, outstanding execution again by everybody on the ice. Ebbs' individual effort on the third one. Or is that the fourth one? I don't know. Oh yeah, it was the third one. And then we kind of go to sleep 3-1 on the next, like, unlucky one though. Like, hit Max doing exactly what we tell him to do, and defensively he's boxing out, hits a skate, goes in. So it's like, okay, big deal. Get that one back though. Again, Gucher's line, big time play. Corms again, like, we got a break on the block shot, goes right to Corms, and then, then we just make a play. Big time play. Again, like, a little sloppy there on their second and third goal in my opinion, but third period is outstanding. Like, that's I don't think we gave him a whole lot. Like, he had 10 shots, but mostly from outside the dots. So again, great job by the guys, and we'll take 2 points any day.
You talk about the strengths on the lines, and this morning we talked about Sonia being paired with Bajkov and Gooch. You get Brad Morrison back, who scores a goal. He game's opening goal right in his return. What are your thoughts on that line getting back to their...
Yeah, they made some magic happen tonight. They could have had a lot of goals. They were dialed. Credit to them. I actually think that's arguably one of the best games Mo's played. Like, not just from points. He managed the puck really well. He made plays when he needed to. 0 turnovers. He was good defensively. He's even saying, he's like, put me out there 6-on-5, and it's like, he probably actually earned some opportunities to play 6-on-5 tonight, and we have some guys that go out there. That's their job. So. But like I said, that line was outstanding. Then it adds some depth. Saul, goes with Ebbs, and Kenny is, now that Pritch he's a little banged up, and that third line stays the same. And Saul will probably get the night off just because he hasn't played as much as minutes as some other guys this year. So he'll probably get the night off tomorrow just to rest and kind of manage some bodies, and then Connolly will go back in, and we might add some other guys back, whether it's Kirk up or whoever.
You mentioned Saul there. In 5 games with the Royals, he has a point every single game. And what has been his impact to not just the team on the ice, but also perhaps the locker room with this experience he has?
Yeah, no, Saul's been good. He's a good guy. Like, he's definitely a professional in the way he prepares, which I think, is good for the group. It's tough in a situation like that for him. Like, everybody's bought in, everybody's dialed in for playoffs, and he's trying to get to know the group a little bit, and no better way than to produce, right? And so, like, credit to him. Like, he's done a good job. He's buying in. Like, like, he's getting better every game. So I think it's just for us as a group, I think for him it's like, hey, let's get rolling by April 20th. And he's done a really good job. And like I said, he'll probably get a rest tomorrow. Just he hasn't played a ton of minutes this year, so going to try and not put him in a position where he's got to play 4 and 5, and then. But we have the luxury to do that right now, so we're going to do it.
And final question here, Coach. Logan Flodell tonight earns his 5th consecutive win in net and 10th as a Royal. But looking at the goalie carousel throughout this season, Hansen last night was the 8th different netminder for the Royals this year. When it talks about Logan Flodell, the success he has, hitting a bit of a stride, playoffs right around the corner, what's your approach when it comes to the net minding? And what's the kind of idea that you have for your starting netminders when it comes to April 20th?
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, Flo's he's the guy right now for us. He's the number one guy. He'll probably go again tomorrow. But, we'll just see how he's doing. Obviously Nags will be on the playoff roster. He might not be here game 1, but, we're looking to see him at some point. And until that point, like, Flo's kind of the guy. And then, we're planning to keep 3 on the playoff roster. So, Hawks will be, the other guy within the group, and then we'll make our decisions other than that. But yeah, Flo's been great pickup. He's doing his job, making the first save, and we've done a good job, helping him out. And then he's stolen a couple for us points here this year. It's, so tough to win without a goalie, and you see a good team, it's probably good goalies getting off the bus with them. So we've had a lot of guys make saves for us this year, so it's credit to them. And when they get opportunities, obviously Usti's kind of banged up, so I don't think we'll see him the rest of the year, but which is too bad because he was just hitting his stride, and love the kid. But we'll find a way with the guys we got, and Flo's doing an outstanding job.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys.
Okay.
to just talk a little bit about the big picture in terms of, well, as big as it can be. I know not too much time left here, but when you when you think about the last week of the season, what do you want to get accomplished before you get to the playoffs?
Yeah, obviously it's a big week for our team, just being able to get on track and figure out the momentum that we're going to have to come through with the playoffs. So I think as long as we start now and we build momentum going into the playoffs, I think that will be key.
Is it hard for you to reset? I mean, obviously you guys have had a terrific regular season, but then in another week and a half, everybody starts at zero again. Is that an easy reset to just say, okay, they're as good as we are right now, whoever you play?
Yeah, I think it's going to be important that we come in with confidence, knowing how good we are, and just focus on us throughout, like you said, when it's all square at zero. So as long as we play our game and we bring it every night, I think we should be okay.
Has K-Mac talked at all about whatever preparation, whether it's rest or mental stuff, other than the X's and O's, in terms of getting ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, obviously we played a lot of hockey here in the last month or so. So obviously we find our time to get our rest, whether that be traveling, hopefully get as much rest as we can on that bus, or whether we're at home. So yeah, obviously he can nail it into our head a little bit that we're taking care of our bodies at home, what we eat, and how much rest we get. So yeah, I think we're doing a good job as a team to manage that.
And in terms of, it's a long slog through the regular season, but the end is almost here, and then it gets really fun again, doesn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, you go through a little bit of the dog days in the last 2 months, just kind of everything being so repetitive. But I think our group has done a good job to just look forward and look at the big picture. And now, like you said, we got the playoffs coming up, and our group's pretty excited. I think a confident group after our last 2 games, especially.
Cool.
Going on ice April 20th, we're looking at that, but also coming up on a clinch in the division. The Newfoundland Growlers continue to win, but you guys continue to win the games in front of you. How crucial is it now to take care of the series finale tomorrow on home ice and then get Maine one more time in their place?
Yeah, obviously Newfoundland's playing good hockey too. We're well aware of that. So I think as long as we take care of our side and we control our own destiny as much as we can coming into these next games, like you said, we got Maine coming up, Adirondack. So those are 2 big games. We just like to look forward and get those 2 games rolling.
Thank you.
Thank you.